run downstairs, and usually it's right at the bottom of the stairs. But I had to run downstairs to the other side of the house to get some water. I think my timing was pretty good though. Yeah, it's crazy. I keep saying that I want bigger houses, and every time I think about it, I'm just like, it's a lot. But anyway, let me catch my breath. Um, um, yeah, I think this live is going to have much more information than I even thought. I don't even know if that's the best thumbnail or title for it. But we're gonna get into a lot of stuff today. I'm gonna try to excuse me. I'm gonna try to stay like strictly on topic. I cut out a lot of stuff and see if I can just hit the important stuff because I do got some stuff I know I'm gonna end up ranting about, but it's important information. And I'm gonna answer some questions that some of you guys had too. So let's get into it. Sorry, once again, don't even really care what the ETF numbers are. Maybe I'll start reporting that later on. We're at 61,853 right now. Excuse me. It's been trying to go back up. They will do this thing where they try to bore you with sideways price action. And we did dip down for a moment to 59,000. I don't know. It just doesn't seem low enough to me. And but I know the market is going to react a certain way because of October has been prolonged enough, and eventually people are going to start aping in because they want to front run it or whatever. We do got some bullish catalysts coming up. I still feel like they got to touch that 58 though. I could be wrong. This little $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 price movement doesn't mean anything. You can wipe that away in no time. This I haven't looked into as much as like the price action, after making the prediction or whatever, because I'm studying a lot of stuff, projects, and yes, mainly trying to balance out 60% utility, 40% studying meme coins. There's so many more players this cycle that I've been learning. Crypto is never ending. You never stop learning. So many more players this cycle. And I will say, I always tell you, I know a lot of people in the space, and most of them still got a lot of power, but it's some new guys out there. So it's a lot of studying and trying to figure out how this cycle going to play out. But I'm going to talk about that later, so I ain't going to talk about it too much now. Anyway, that's where we're at now. Steady trying to tick up a little bit here. I don't know if any kind of news came out or anything. What we got going on here? Just a minute. Crypto stocks are moving. Maybe it's because of the MicroStrategy thing. Anyway, let's get to that real quick. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Oh, man. Just a minute. Y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not even on the right tab. Why is this? Sorry, this is starting a little rough here. All right. I knew something was wrong there. All right, let me get to my next story. Maybe that's why crypto stocks are moving. I'm sorry. MicroStrategy eyes $1 trillion valuation in Bitcoin bank endgame. Michael Saylor tells Bernstein. Says Michael Saylor told analysts at Bernstein that MicroStrategy's endgame is to be the leading Bitcoin bank, ultimately growing to become $1 trillion company. Rather than lending out funds like traditional banks, MicroStrategy seeks to borrow money at low rates, offer slightly higher rates than lenders, and invest those funds in Bitcoin with a base case estimated average annual return of 29%. They must gonna have some good traders, but yeah. So I don't know, and a lot of people keep talking about lately how did I forget my thing? They've been talking about lately how MicroStrategy has been even outperforming Bitcoin, and some people saying, well, maybe I should just buy a MicroStrategy stock instead of Bitcoin. You can do what you want to do. I didn't make that a statement. I just said that's what other people are saying. So yeah, I feel like I forgot something. I'm not even going to. I don't know if y'all saw the whole. Listen, man, I'm gonna play it anyway. I'm not playing this to be funny. And I'm not. I'm not. I know how people say I'm not trying to be funny, but they are trying to be funny. That's not what I'm doing. I'm literally not trying to be funny. But man, I keep saying like Charles is interesting. He's got to get better marketing. He needs to be a better leader, and that's a topic that a lot of people have been talking about lately, especially with this whole meme craze thing coming up. Like, who's the meme coin leader, and who's the that's the best alpha, who's the best alpha male, and all this kind of stuff. But it's true, you got to have a good leader that's an alpha type leader in order for people to latch on um, to what you're talking about. And I even know, even sometimes on my channel I talk about this. Like sometimes I think I'm too humble, and people want this. I was about to say something else, but people want this fake. All these guys out here pretending to be fake alpha and don't know any type of information. I see even some of you guys saying that, like, oh, blah, I saw blah, 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 talking about this project, like stuff I talked about last year, 8 months ago. And my whole thing I've been saying since I got on this channel and started this channel is I'm trying to get you in early to what people are going to be talking about later. Even though you saw probably 6 and 8 and 11 months pass by and nobody's talking about it, you had the time to accumulate before people start talking about the stuff. But I know I'm a pretty chill person. I don't have time for the fake BS energy and the fake boisterous kind of crap that everybody does, on their channels or whatever. But I do understand that's what people are looking for or whatever. And I don't know. This little clip of Charles is kind of cringe. He's not really saying anything. He said, "I'm either laughing or crying. The cycle is a new level of crazy." What I'm gonna turn his laugh down for a minute because it is kind of creepy. But Charles has been kind of stuck on this thing where a lot of people stuck on the space are stuck on. I've been there. A lot of people have been there. Like, oh, it's about the tech utility and stuff. And to be honest, like a lot of people saying, like, we're here to make money. The tech is cool. Certain tech can attract money, like some of the AI stuff or whatever. But he's kind of stuck on his like, we got the best technology. And I don't even, that's not even true. Like Charles is just really kind of in his own little sunken place or whatever. And they can stay on exchanges because there's billions of dollars in Cardano. A lot of people believe in it, and it's easy to reach or whatever. But I'm gonna say once again, if you really want to make some more money, there's even better low risk plays to get into. Cardano is not one I would, be holding. I don't, yeah, Charles. I don't know what to tell you, bro. But you got to do something. But let me keep. I don't want to rant too long about that because I got a lot to talk about. So this is kind of grimy. This is real grimy here. This is real. This is messed up. So Mt. Gox extends the repayment deadline by 1 year to October 2025. I don't know if y'all remember, but the deadline was supposed to be this month. Like, how do you just pull up the month of October and be like, yeah, I know we said we was gonna give it to y'all this month, but we're gonna wait a whole nother year. Mind you, we already know what we think the cycle is going to be like, and it could be shorter. A lot of people trying to say it's going to be extended. I ain't trying to stick around to see if it's going to be extended. But about that time, the cycles are going to be over. Like, how these people, you took these people money, how they going to get gains and stuff or whatever. And I know this is one of the catalysts that people been talking about. Like, I was saying that, we got the FTX, you got all kinds of stuff, FTX, Mt. Gox, a lot of different repayments coming. And so this is one of the ones that people are saying is a catalyst as, oh, this money's about to flow into the market or whatever. Y'all got to, go ahead and get in here, whatever. This is trifling. This is real messed up. But yeah, it'd be different if they said, hey, I know, repayments were supposed to be this month, but we're going to wait till November, December, maybe January. But to tell these people a year out when the cycle is going to be near over, man, that's just kind of messed up, man. But anyway, so that bullish news is gone. What is this? Oh, yeah. This is about 2 days old now, but ancient 2009 Bitcoin whale has sold 4.8 or $5 million worth of Bitcoin. A Bitcoin whale who started mining Bitcoin 5 days after the first block of Bitcoin has moved another 600,000 of Bitcoin to the exchanges. He currently holds $70 million worth of Bitcoin. It appears he is moving 10 Bitcoin twice a week at this rate. He will be finished selling by mid-November 2025. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It's kind of creepy with all these early Bitcoin wallets keep waking up. Then we had the Satoshi documentary come out. I know it's gonna start making people scared. I wonder, are they? I'm just wondering, are they gonna make this a catalyst to really like scare people at some point in the market? Like, probably. Not gonna say what I think is gonna happen. I'm gonna leave that to myself, but maybe I'll talk about it in the future. But it could be a little alarming. 5 days after is different, man. That's different from like a year after, even 2 years after. A year after is scary. 2 years after is scary to me too. But 5 days after, we gonna see what happens though. I'm trying to get through this quick. Now, this is where I'm gonna try to stay on topic because this could go into many different directions, and I'm gonna just sum it up. So the FBI, let's sum this up. The FBI created a fake token, and then they started like pushing it to different people, asking them could they promote the token and all that kind of stuff. And they were just pretty much trying to figure out who the scammers in the market are or whatever. And then, of course, some people latched on to it, took the bribe or whatever you want to call it, started promoting the token or whatever, and just so they can say that, there's a lot of manipulation in crypto or whatever. So they went after, I think it was like 18 people or whatever. See, I'm trying to stay on topic already. They went after like 18 different people, whatever, that, they in trouble. So this is another thing I've been saying is, I know I was the first to say this. I've been talking about it over a year now. Hey, y'all, there's a lot of fake AI projects out there. And it's crazy because if I could sum this up, AI is big in the regular world, as far as stocks and whatever. It's a big narrative going right now. People trying to implement it into different stuff. So, of course, that's going to be the first thing the FBI or somebody like that goes after. They're not coming to gaming tokens and meme tokens or whatever. They're going for what they know people put money in. And like I said, all these fake AI tokens that people been pushing, I wonder, are they going to continue to push them? Actually, some of them have already stopped. If you've been watching the channel long enough, I've already said some of the names of them, said what I think of them, and I know y'all think I'm crazy, but when was the last time you heard anybody talking about these tokens? You still got people who are, let me say this, I'm going to be petty. You still got people that's not in the know. And I say this, I'm not competing with anybody else's channel, but a lot of these channels, they're only watching other people to see what they're doing. And then they like, hey, I saw this guy who, I think is whatever, say this about this AI token. So I'm going to push it. They have no kind of bearings themselves on doing the research on these tokens or whether they're good or not. They go to somebody else's group, take their stuff, put it in their Patreon, sell the Patreon to y'all. And that's how they run their show. But anyway, I was saying this months and months ago, and then people trying to laugh like, oh, he's the only one saying this. This little new crypto Zoe guy thinks he knows everything, and he's talking about this AI token is bad. When was the last time they talked about him? Oh, well, Zoe, they didn't talk about him because AI is not hot right now. They're going to talk about him again. Okay, we're going to wait and see, especially after this thing come out and they know that, the token that they use as their poster child was a fake AI token. So trust and believe that's going to be another reason for them to not talk about these fake AI tokens. Plus, like I said, most of these tokens were only liquidity plays and stuff. I remember, and I can say it now because the junk is gone in the trash and never coming back. I've said when people come to, yo, where's Ozo? What is this thing? OPSEC. Everybody kept asking me about OPSEC. I was like, oh, can I see they did some stuff that makes it look legit, but I was like, I saw how this joint was cooked up. It was cooked up with these other ones. What was the other one I told you about? It's definitely in the trash now. It was like an 8 million market cap, and then it went all the way down to 40,000. And I remember them being cooked up by the same time by the same people. And I was like, man, I know OPSEC did some stuff that looks like different. It makes it look a little bit more legit. But I was like, I don't think it's a legit token. Some of y'all like chalked it up. It's like, man, I know Zoe kind of cool or whatever, but I don't think he really an alpha like he say, because everybody's talking about OPSEC. He's the only one saying it's bad. Well, I'm gonna just do it anyway, bro. I was like, good luck. Go ahead and do that if you want to. Now the junk is rug, but it's a whole bunch more of those. And I've talked about some of them, but you can do what you want to do. I can't make nobody, like I said, it's not financial advice. I can't make you do what you don't want to do. That's pretty much the whole FBI token. See this, I told you this, it's because there's a lot of topics to talk about in this one. I might come back. Let's see if I can remember. I probably should have put better notes over here. I maybe. I got good notes, don't get me wrong, but I think this part is going to tie me up a little bit. Let me keep moving. Oh no, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so let me pull this up. So so let me go. Let me see. I gotta pull this out. I had to take a screenshot. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? So let me put this over. So one of the people they had with, I'm gonna just talk about a small absurd. But so with the whole the fake AI token that the FBI put out there to bait people, uh, you had excuse me, you had different Coles or influencers talking about it, and then of course they use some of the exchanges, some of the market makers, and all that kind of stuff to talk about it. And so I'm gonna get into some real important stuff. Y'all should pay attention. It should be like 1,000 people on the stream, but they don't know where the information is at. But hold on just a minute. So why is the tabs acting crazy? Let me go back over here and reset it. Sorry, y'all. You know what? Let me keep going. So anyway, so one of the things, let me just read them. It's a whole 4 paragraphs, the most important part. All right, so the most important part, so they had this is in there. This was in their listing strategy when they started talking about listing the fake tokens, fake AI tokens, and showing how they push prices of tokens and make people FOMO. It says during the first minutes in the price discovery stage, we are going to push the price up to 10x to create FOMO and accumulate as much buying power as we can to reach extreme X's and sell maximum tokens on the subsequent spike. So this is the exchanges and the market makers doing this. A lot of people talk about like, oh, that's what retail does when it, when a token launches, everybody tries to jump in, get the quick X's, and then they dump. Or the most famous one, they're saying, oh, the people who got in on the private or pre-sales or whatever, that's them selling their tokens or whatever for profit. And sometimes it could be them, but the ones who created the systems are the exchanges themselves and the market makers and stuff. So anyway, this is one of the reasons why they're going after them for the market manipulation. I was trying to say both words at the same time, but they're going after them for. I'm trying to make sure the audio stays on because I know it'd be going out. But anyway, I could read the whole thing, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So yeah. Hold on. I can't. Why is it not letting me sign in? I'm trying to sign in. So all right, you know what? I'm sorry. That was good enough what I just gave y'all. But yeah, so they came going after them for market manipulation or whatever. So let's go into the next because I gotta lie here. I'm trying to keep this in a decent time. Where we at 18 minutes. Um, which one do I want to go here? All right, so it's a lot of information, I'm trying to just get it in the correct order. So anyway, so I like this tweet here. Y'all see, y'all can tell probably on screen how full my brain is right now with information I'm trying to get out. So I like this. They were saying that pretty much the way this stuff goes. They had the pre-seed rounds, seed rounds, series A and B with the investors and the VCs get into projects, list on the exchange, work with the market makers, just like I just talked about, to deliberately have the initial price range start very high. Early private investors are 1,000x. Anyone can unlock and dump on the clueless retail, private investors or whatever. The next stage, they said, excuse me, anyone locked can sell OTC, which is just over the counter. And I don't think people realize that. They'd be like, oh, well, how can they sell if the tokens are locked up? It's still a thing. They can sell their allocation over the counter or whatever and still make profit. Then we have any private investor can hedge on perps or whatever, which I don't really deal with. Then they say they get small airdrops to pacify the retail investors or whatever, to make them feel like they're getting in on the project, realizing the VC, yeah, true, VCs and a lot of people that got in early are really making the money. Then they start getting the calls and then influencers, not investors, the influencers to push the token to push the price up. Retail buy in and they sell off, they get wrecked. Seed round is still up 100x, and they're saying how these projects really don't have a community at this point, and all this kind of stuff, and which is why the price really doesn't move until you have influencers come back in and say, hey, look at this great token. It's down 90%. This is a good time to buy it. And pretty much what I just explained is the cycle of how all this stuff works. And so it's bringing me to my next topic is how people saying, well, this is not good. And this is why you should get into meme coins. Now, I'm going to say a lot. What I'm going to have here today is a balanced perspective. Some of y'all see this as being contradictive or contradicting yourself or whatever, but it's not contradicting. I'm a balanced person. I'm never too far left. I'm never too far right. I don't know why I just call this my left because it's whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that is how it works or whatever. And so, that's why you're going to find good projects. Like I said, like I always say, make sure there's not a lot of dilution. You can get in early enough to make you some X's and all that kind of good stuff. But at the same time, in this next slide, we have, people saying, well, that's why I do meme coins. But meme coins are not always the best either, because a lot of times the people are sniping in early. I'm trying to stay on. Okay, let me pay attention to my notes. So anyway, so one thing I said is you got a lot of people saying like, oh, I don't mess with those VT tokens or whatever. We're just going to do meme coins and be community, whatever. Listen, y'all, that's just a BS excuse to say they have no alpha. They don't know what's going on in the space. They don't know what projects are coming out. They don't know which projects are good or whatever. So it's just a cop out. It's a cop out when they talk about I'm only doing meme coins, because a lot of these meme coins do get sniped early and people buy up the supply. And this is a thing I made a whole video. Stay tuned. This seems like I'm talking about the same thing I did the other day. I made a whole live about it. But I see even more people talking about it now. Somebody shared in the chat. Binance put out a whole article about it, about how they're not getting certain meme coins. You'll see like influencers be telling people like, buy this meme coin. We're going to push it and build the community. And then once we build a community and the market cap up, Binance and Coinbase is going to list it. Binance listing is coming. They're lying to you. For one, the Binance has told you in a article. They made a legit article about this. I think Bybit made a legit article about this. A lot of exchanges have made articles about this saying, hey, I know people keep telling y'all that once y'all meme coins get big, we're going to buy them. They said, we are not buying these meme coins because I say this, I'm going to say this slowly. I said it on the stream the other day. There are tools that you can use and find on your own websites you can go to and find out when people are hold a majority of the supply. Like somebody came on here talking about Wolf the other day. That junk is trash, man. There's like a couple people holding a majority of the supply. And I'm going to say this clearly. The tools that I use and the tools that you can use can show you a little bit. The tools that they're using are showing way more. When people thinking they're sneaking, they're like, oh, I went to Maps and I looked and they're not detecting my wallets. Not the tools they're using can detect all that stuff that you think is hidden. And so I'm trying to stay on topic. But yeah, so a lot of these meme coins, they snipe the supply at the beginning. Sometimes people own like 30, 40, 50% of the supply, and they think they're going to dump on people. It's so much to say, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm having ADHD. I'm trying to stay here. So they buy up the majority of supply and they make you think that, they think they're going to dump on you. So let me explain this. This is some serious alpha here. And I said it the other day in the stream, but I'm going to say it slower here. Between utility plays, and I had to reiterate, yes, utility plays. Okay. What happens is a lot of people think I'm going to be smart, whether it's a micro cap or something or a small cap that even we got into. And they're like, I'm going to sneak and buy up a lot of the supply because I know it's going to run. People know about it. Even Zoe talked about it, whatever. You do crap like that and they're going to leave the project. So let me reiterate this, because y'all saying, I don't think, man, it's got to go though. It's a project. It's a legit project. No, the VCs will not push it because the VCs are into 10 to 15 projects. It is very dangerous for them to go and start pushing their project, even if they invested in it. And some noob or some pleb has bought up a majority of the supply. For one, they're not going to let you dump on them with their own project. They have tools on chain where they can see you like, well, I'm on board from this place. I'm on board from this place. They're not going to know. Yes, they do know. They do know, and they will move on to their other 14 projects and leave that project to never move. And then a lot of these idiots be thinking, well, I'm gonna push it myself. No, this market, this cycle is too saturated for you to think, well, the bull run is eventually got to get hot. It's eventually got to run. No, it's eventually not going to run. And I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened, and I'm gonna use a project that I talked about. I told you I talked about the meme token dumb on my channel or whatever. And this story goes for meme coins, and it also goes for utility plays. I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. Some idiot is going to think he's smart. He think he's going to buy up the majority of the supply and be a whale, and everybody's going to be their exit liquidity, and they're going to dump on them. And I'm going to give it an exact. This is an exact example of what happened. I talked about it on the channel, and I shouldn't have. As of right now, there's a person holding. I think the market cap is like $30,000 or something like that. There's a person right now that I found. I found this with my tools, and I passed it over to my boys who are Solana devs for them to put into um, their tools, whatever. So there's a person right now thinking they're smart, and their the market cap is like $30,000. They're holding like $15,000 of the supply, which is half of the supply, and they think they're undetectable. They think nobody knows this, but it's easily readable. So what happened is, I'm gonna be honest, I'm happy about it, because what happened is, it was a while ago. They put thousands of dollars into it when I talked about it, and their $1,000 is down to like, a couple, like 15. Actually, no, the thousands of dollars they put in there. I think at one point they put like 32,000 in when it was at 400,000 market cap, which is when we talked about it. So I think they put $32,000 in there, and that $32,000 went down in value, and then they've been slowly trying to buy up the supply as time has been going on. So right now they hold like $15,000 in there. I'm gonna tell you what happens. Since y'all asking like, Zoe, this can happen to utility play. Yes, it can, as well as meme coins. The smart people, who are the smart whales that have the tools to see this stuff, as well as the VCs, when you think you're going to buy up the supply of their projects, what they're doing is, I'm going to give you an example. This is going to be a little extreme, right? But I'm trying to paint a picture. So let's say you find something that's $1 million market cap. You think, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna put $50,000 into this $1 million project, but I'm gonna put it in different wallets where nobody knows it. They see this, y'all. So it's gonna be at 1 million, and then you put $50,000 in there. They're gonna be like, yo, look at this whale. He's trying to buy up our supply. Don't worry about it. We got 14 other projects we're gonna push. They're gonna leave that project. You're gonna slowly see your $50,000 go down to 45,000, 40,000, 35,000, 30,000, because they're the VCs. They have the majority of the tokens. So they're banking on your stupidity and your ignorance, thinking that you're going to be the whale, and you're actually becoming exit liquidity while you're trying to play the game of everybody else being exit liquidity. So they're going to, and you can be like, wait a minute, no, this is a legit product. No, it's good, it's good, it's good. They got VCs behind it. I know people are gonna talk about it. I'm gonna keep buying it. So your 50,000 is down to 30,000. You put another 2,000 in. Now you got 32,000. Wait, what's going on? My 32,000 is 27,000, 22,000, 19,000, because you're becoming exit liquidity. What I'm trying to say is, there's so many stupid people in this space now that think they know what they're doing, because their delusion of having, Twitter influence, or they got a new YouTube channel now, and they don't really understand the game of crypto. And so I'm using that example to say, this is the same thing I said to y'all the other day. You thinking, I'm gonna go find this meme coin and I'm gonna put a whole bunch of money into it. The whales that started that meme coin are gonna make you the exit liquidity. Now, if you come in and you act like you got some sense, and like I said, I think my number the other day was like 0.05% of the supply. For one, meme coins are dangerous anyway. No matter how much faith you think you have in a meme coin, I say 0.05%, spread your bets across, and then see if you can make money. If you come in like that and they see like, okay, we don't know who this person is, but they got 0.05% of the supply, they're going to continue to make push the project, and you can make money with them. They're never going to let you take over their project and have a majority of the supply and then pump their bags or whatever. And I'm gonna let you know now, because I'm pretty sure the person that did it probably did it from either being a mold in my group or seeing me talk about it on my channel. Was like, I'm gonna buy up the supply of this token. I'm letting you know right now. And for the people who got into it, I always told you from the beginning, you can be mad or not. I said, put it as much into this project as you're willing to lose. It's a very low market cap. I told some of y'all, I was like, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of money in that. So I wouldn't do that. I just put a little bit of money in that. So I feel like it's my responsibility to make a new video about the project. Like, hey, y'all, I'm gonna warn y'all, somebody owns half of the supply. I would not invest in this meme coin anymore. Move on, find you another meme coin or whatever. Because this is what's going on or whatever. And I don't know why this person think that they're slick by doing this and buying up the supply of it. Like, there's not other meme coins out there or whatever. But This is the game people playing. I talked about that way longer than I probably wanted to, but I want y'all to get the message that, because I know some of y'all, because y'all DM me, you asked me like, Zoe, I don't know if you got twisted with your words when you said that, but you said utility plays too. Yes, utility plays too. Matter of fact, let me mention one. I'm going to get off this. I got some other stuff to talk about. But so what happened? I talked about this project. And it's probably going now. And every project try to come back and act like they got something new, but I'm not touching it again. So this project, linear, that I had last cycle. You've heard me, if you've been on the channel for a minute, I've talked about this numerous times on the channel. I said I felt like it was going to do all these X's or whatever. And then I got a 15X out of it. So not bad, especially, for my second cycle and still learning. I'm telling y'all, it takes 3 cycles to really learn or understand crypto. But anyways, my second cycle made 15X on it. Wasn't bad. What I found out was that's what happened with that project. Somebody was buying up a majority of the supply. And that's exactly what happened to that project. The VC said, well, we're not about to push this because you're not about to dump on our heads or whatever. So yes, utility projects as well. So if you want to make money, the key to making money is finding good projects early and not being freaking greedy. Not finding projects early and like, I'm early, I'm gonna buy up a whole bunch of the supply and they're gonna pump my bags, because they are not. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, some of y'all not gonna listen until you see the Binance article, you see the Bybit article, until other people start talking about it. And actually, I was going to pull up a lot of tweets because I saw 3 people talking about the same thing this morning, and they're probably talking about it because Binance and Bybit are talking about it. I'm trying to tell you, you're not being smart, you're not fooling anyone. So stop being greedy. It's just, yeah, you can make 100X or 200X and whatever on some of these small caps and micro caps, but don't be greedy, because you're only going to hurt yourself. They're going to use you as extra liquidity and they're going to move on to other projects. Stop having this mindset. I keep saying, stop having this mindset that everything has to go up. But Zoe, it must go up. It has to go up because this is a bullish cycle. It's one of the biggest cycles going. There's also oversaturation, and there's so many other places that people can put their money. So please do not wreck yourself doing this, especially with the main place y'all do this is really with meme tokens, because y'all like, I found it early and I'm gonna buy up a whole bunch of it and become rich or whatever. So please stop doing that. That was a long rant. What is this? Yeah, so I already talked about that. Yeah, even though I promoted on my channel, it's not my fault that the meme token didn't do well. And and as you can see in the group and on the channel, when I talked about it, it was about 400K. I think at one point it might have went up to 800K. So nobody can say like, oh, it went up and he pumped and dumped on people. Like it barely went up from the 400K where we found it and talked about it. Actually, it really only went down from there. Sorry about that. But what happened was, like I said, the people who were going to push it started seeing it. I kept talking about it. I tried to talk about it in light. I tried to talk in between the lines on the channel and in the group, because I know the person is there. That, hey, the people, they want to push the project, but somebody's holding too much of the project. The person still thinks they're smart and they think, oh, I'm smart. Nobody sees me. Yes, we do. You tank the project, you dummy. So thank you for that. You messed up the project for everybody. But anyway, let's move on. My next point, I said this the other day. Let me make something else clear. I saw somebody tweet about this morning. It's very important. So, like I said, meme tokens are going to be, very bullish this cycle. People are going to push them, as all that kind of stuff. But don't abandon utility plays, because I don't think people really understand. I've talked about this before. When you have a meme token, well, let me say this first. Even when it's a utility token, with all the good metrics, with the exchange listings, with the VCs, with the codes pushing them, with all that good stuff, right? Not utility, the liquidity never matches 1-to-1. So just because you have $100 million market cap something doesn't mean there's $100 million of liquidity for you to pull. That's why some people win, some people lose, depending on who comes out first. The problem with meme coins is even worse. Like, usually the liquidity is between 1 to 10%, which means if something has a 100 million market cap, usually there's only 10 million of liquidity, or sometimes 1 to 4 million in liquidity. There's not $100 million of liquidity in that $100 million meme token. So it's dangerous. It's much more dangerous than utility plays. That's why I said I am going to buckle down, learn some of the new people who got power in the space to push these things or whatever, find some good meme tokens or whatever. But you should not fully abandon your utility plays, because once these meme coins snap in half, they snap in half, and you can't get it out of it quick enough. So yeah, we got that. already talked about the FBI thing with the fake AI tokens. What is this? Oh, I was saying, yeah, I was saying something I've been said before. I was saying how people are keeping the good projects away from y'all and not talk about them. And you probably think like, oh, only Zoe's talking about it. Nobody else is talking about it, so it must not be good. I keep saying they're only going to push liquidity projects that they're trying to farm liquidity from you from. And here's the thing they always say. I'm finna snitch. This is what they always say. Once they want to start pushing it, they be like, oh, I saw this project in the past and I wasn't too bullish on it. But after taking a closer look at it, I realized this is actually a good project. So let me guys tell you today about blah 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 project. They knew about it. They knew about it for years and months and stuff like that. But that's the game they play. And then they do the portfolio change game, like, oh, I'm updating my portfolio and all that kind of crap they do or whatever. Anyway, some of y'all been seeing the game. I see some of y'all talking about it. Already talked about that too. I kind of blew through my notes. I guess it was all in my head, and that's why I was getting jumbled with my thoughts. Um, Oh, I did forget one little iteration. Just I try to say stuff in a way that everybody can understand it. With the whole VCs and leaving if they got a utility project and them leaving as well, you got to realize, like I said, they're like insiders. They had, like I said, they usually have 10 to 15 different projects, so they don't have to depend on one particular project. They're going to push the project where they can get the most money, where they have the most safety of not being dumped on by some regular. Like what VC wants to get dumped on by a regular retail investor? So they'll move on to their other projects. Um, and oh, I was saying, yeah, the tools that they use are not tools that you have. I sort of have access to these tools. I wish they would just give them to me, friend, if you're watching. Um, but the tools that they use are much more sophisticated, and they every day they wake up, they're looking at these tools to see who's holding what of their supply. Like I don't know why people talk about VCs if they're just dummies who just throw money into stuff. They're not dumb. They're not stupid. So they do this stuff. But let me move on to one of my other things I want to talk about, and I want to talk about it because it is tech related, not directly crypto related. But I'm a line this up in the end. This is very important. I hope y'all stick around. Like stick around for this. It shouldn't be too long. Then I'll get to the comments, questions, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I want to talk about. There's a couple of slides, but pay attention, please. Stay tuned. Um, but the Tesla event yesterday. The Tesla event yesterday. So let's just get through this quickly. Um, this is the Robo Taxi. What was the other name he was calling it? He was calling it something else too. Whatever. Let's just play it. Wait, somebody says not showing. I thought it was showing. What's going on here? Oh, it's not showing. Why is it not showing? What? This streaming software. They about to make me. Oh my gosh. Did you hear it at least? Nope, probably did. Oh my. Why is it not showing? Let me try this again. I just sat there the whole time. I mean, it wasn't that long of a clip, but it's showing in the streaming software. I'm seeing on my monitor now that why is that still on the stream? Give me a second here. Why is always the streaming software? Sometimes it gets on my nerves. I'm trying to catch up onto the monitor where y'all at. Let me see if I can. Sometimes these slides act up. Oh man, what is going on here? Yeah, it's still not showing on the monitor. Let me try this one. I don't know what's going on. Why? It's one of my pet peeves when stuff should just work simple, be simple, and it's not. Oh my gosh. This is supposed to be real smooth. What is going on here? What is going on here? All right, let me try. Let me try. Sorry, y'all. I mean, this is not my fault. I don't know why. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get to it. Sorry. Let's go.
So low that you can think of it like individualized mass transit. The average cost of a bus per mile for a city, not the ticket price because that is subsidized, but the average price is about $1 a mile. Whereas the cost of cybercab, we think probably over time, from the operating cost is probably going to be around 20 cents a mile. And price, including taxes and everything else, probably ends up being 30 or 40 cents a mile. So yes, and you will be able to buy one. Yes, exactly. And we expect the cost to be below $30,000. And it's so low that you can think of it like
All right,
individualized.
we're gonna keep moving here. I'm gonna come back and talk about this, but I want to just show all these. Wait, I did it again.
What happens if you need a vehicle that is bigger than a Model Y?
Sorry.
The Robovan. The Robovan is we're going to make this, and it's going to look like that. Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you? That'd be sick. So this can carry up to 20 people, and it can also transport goods. So you can configure it for goods transport within a city, or transport of up to 20 people at a time. So this is gonna, the Robovan is what's gonna solve for high density. So if you want to take a sports team somewhere, or you're looking to really get the cost of travel down to, I don't know, 5-10 cents a mile, then you can use the Robovan.
It's getting crazy. We almost there. Let me make sure I share the tab this time. All right, there we go. This is one of the robots playing rock paper scissors. One of the crazy things I want to point out is why the robot's playing rock paper scissors, and if they both land on the same thing, the robot automatically knows it, and he knows to start the round over again.
Got it. You win.
So the robot wins the game too, and then he starts playing his little. He does his little Trump dance. Do you see how he celebrate his win? Talk about
Okay.
All right, and this one is crazy. This is a whole conversation here.
Optimus. It's insane. It's even talking.
Hi to my friend John. John? Where's John?
Right here.
Oh, hello, John.
How are you?
How you doing?
That's
Very good.
crazy. I'm
Where are
talking
you
to a
from?
robot. From San Jose. Probably from where you were born in Silicon Valley.
Wonderful. Where do you live in San Jose? Do you
Well,
live in Almond Valley or do you live in
Ye-
Santa Teresa area?
No, I live in Los Gatos.
Los Gatos. Oh, wonderful. Very
Yeah.
nice area.
Where do you live?
Beautiful hiking I hear out there.
There is. Where do you live?
I live in Palo Alto at the current moment.
Figures. Yeah,
Yes.
this is awesome.
That's where they train us, that's where we get our builds, and that's where we work with a wonderful group of people.
What's the hardest thing about being a robot?
Trying to learn how to be as human as you guys are. And that's something I try harder to do every day, and I hope that you will help us become that way.
Well, awesome. Nice to meet you, Optimus.
You as well.
And the last one.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
All right. Then step right up.
Can I have a watermelon fogarita?
A watermelon?
Yeah.
Where's the game?
Hey, what's up?
How am I doing so far?
Killing it.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Here you go.
thanks, Optimus. Appreciate
Of
it.
course, anytime.
So, well, no, actually, this is the last one, and it's not a video, but it's a picture. And it's to bring my point home. It says, wow, China just resurfaced an entire 158-kilometer highway using only drones and robots, zero construction workers. So y'all probably like, oh man, I thought we were here to talk about crypto. And one thing I'm really realizing is I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but I realize people really have short-term memories. Just like in the market goes up, everybody's bullish. The market goes down, everybody's bearish forever, it's all over. And the sentiment switches so quick that I realize, I don't want to say that, that's going to sound lame. Let's put it this way. I'm really here to help people. And if I don't constantly remind people of the same messages for myself and for y'all, then you'll forget it because the market will start getting picking up. You start getting making money and stuff and you'll forget. This is my point to keep making to y'all. Do not trick your money off after. I don't know if y'all saw, we just had a robo-taxi. The robo-taxi, whatever they want to, he called it something else too. But as you see, it said we are able to do trips on 20 cents per mile versus like the Ubers and taxis you take, which are $1 per mile. Even with taxis, he said it'll be like 40% a mile. Here's the other dangerous thing. He said people will be able to buy these cars and for other $30,000. You know what that means? The people, instead of having taxi businesses and paying workers and Uber drivers, people are going to start buying these things and making their own taxi services, taking jobs away from humans. Then you got the robo van, or what did he call it? He said robovan or something. He said crazy instead of robo van. But then you got that for like city buses and also a bigger Uber for Uber Pool or whatever like that. You can also buy these, taking the places of taxis. He also said these things can carry goods, which is one of the things people talking about it, using it for in the past. And Amazon was even trying to come up. Actually, no, Amazon already has like something that delivers goods or something like that. So they had that. Then you had the thing when the robot was playing rock, paper, scissors, and he was having a whole conversation with the other guy, asking him where he was from and what he does for a living and all that kind of stuff. And then the robot said, we're trying to be human like you. So this is not about the whole, probably where y'all think I'm going like iRobot and them taking over and beating the crap out of people. But literally, this is going to be less and less jobs. And I keep reiterating this on my channel where the people click off and don't want to watch it and they think it's boring. Y'all that watch it will be like, you know what? I remember Crypto Zoe. We was there to talk about crypto, but he kept telling us about this. And I keep trying to tell my friends in the film industry, hey, man, they keep saying like, yeah, Zoe, man, the industry's just slow right now, man. I can't wait till it picks back up. And I'm like, pick back up where? Pick back up who? When is it going to pick back up? There's no pick back up, bro. This is slowly going into a decline, into a shift to be something totally different. They're making Lionsgate. All these different companies are making deals with AI companies to figure out how to use AI for background, for using them for sound and different things. And so this is not to scare anybody. It's just to say, listen, man, this is what's going to happen. You know, I'm pretty sure BlackBerry would have wished they would have listened. And what's all them old school joints like the I don't know, BlackBerry, Ericsson, all these people. I wish they know. They would wish they would have listened. Like all that smartphone thing, nobody's going to want to touch the screen. They want to actually have buttons on their phones. Well, obviously not. If you would have listened instead of being scared of it, you would have knew this ahead of time. So yeah, maybe some of y'all think this is cool or whatever. I can't say it's not cool, but we definitely moving into some kind of Jetsons type of thing. And I'm not saying it's going to be next year, but in the next 5 to 10 years, we saw how fast smartphones move. So, yeah, this them resurfing the entire highway with just drones and robots is crazy. So, man, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I really hope y'all paying attention to what's going on. This is not the cycle to be, to trick off and get Lambos and all that kind of stuff in the biggest house that you can find. Because this stuff is coming. A lot of people are excited about it. I'm not going to reiterate it, but like I said, there's a lot of people looking into this stuff. I think I saw a comment earlier that I'm going to address something. I tried to talk about it, but maybe I didn't clear one thing up. But I'm about to read the comments, questions, and concerns. We're going to get to that stuff. I forgot to do it again. Listen, I keep telling you, I'll be really focused on just trying to get the information out there. And I always forget. I know I'm going to probably get chewed out later, but I should put this in the beginning. Yeah, this not the chat to be shilling stuff, man. But patreon.com/cryptos if you want to get into Patreon. Let me answer some of these questions. Blue Steel, I'm sorry, you're not even first comment, but I saw your comment, and that one is trash too, man. They own more of the supply than the original one. None of these, Wolf is not a good. It's not a good token, man. Whether it's on ETH or Solana, both of them are trash. There's a couple of people that own the majority of the supply. I would not touch that crap. So yeah, they're all trash. As you said, good morning, good Friday. Weeks go by fast. Yeah, this week did go by fast. It went by extremely fast. Katie K said, "Thank God it's Friday." Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna get too much of a break though. To be honest, I got a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, thank God it's Friday. Blitz said the only thing sadder than having lettuce hands is paying for what kind of so is what? See, this is y'all messing up the streaming software. That's what's going on. Cause I was like, why? Like somebody said the picture wasn't showing. When y'all start shilling crazy stuff and saying crazy stuff in the chat, it messes up the streaming software. And I almost started like glitching and because it's trying to like keep comments out and all this kind of stuff. Cause I didn't see these comments over here on the monitor. Maybe I should read comments off the monitor instead of over here. Dave said, "Yo, Zo, what's up? What's up, man?" Crypto Rose said, "You make your own rules when you have money. Let me try to tell my landlord I'm rescheduling my rent next month." Yeah, true. That's it's definitely better to own. But yeah, that Mount Gox thing, I think that's what you're referring to. That's super messed up. That's super messed up. Like, how my blood would be boiling. I think some of y'all think y'all saw me mad, but no, y'all have not seen me mad before. How do you wait till it's the middle of October to say it too? Oh yeah, repayments are next month, and then y'all like, you know what? Y'all can wait a whole nother year. Y'all will be all right. That's messed up, man. Oh man, that's messed up. That's okay. I see you deleting some stuff here. What's going on here? I see. What are y'all putting in my chat that it has to keep deleting stuff, bro? What are y'all doing? What are y'all talking about? Y'all, man. Shay Rock said, "Is it a good time to buy memes?" Yeah, I mean, you gotta. I know people getting overly bullish. I think it takes a lot of research, and that's why I think I said it in my group. If I haven't said it, y'all clearly, I'm saying it now. That's what most of my time is now. 60% on still watching utility plays and seeing what they're doing when they're coming out, how they're developing. 40% of my time, and to be honest, sometimes it feels like 80% of my time is really trying to research what are going to be some dope memes because they are going to run. But I can't say it clear enough, man. It's just oversaturation. And you can't just be, like I said, you got a lot of people that's thinking they're going to create a meme and shill it themselves. No, Number one is oversaturation. And like I said, with all these people talking about the new rules, and I see even some of the stuff y'all shilling, like y'all keep trying to talk about Wolf, you can easily go and look at the supply and see that a couple people own like 30% of the supply of both of those wolves. Like both of them are trash. It don't matter if it's on ETH or Solana. Nobody's falling for that game anymore. They got to stop running that game. I'm sorry. You may be an insider. That's maybe why you're trying to shill it. If you're not an insider, then I just gave you a fair warning to move to something else. I don't care how much people are shielding it. They're trash memes, man. You got to find stuff that people are not holding 10, 15, 30% of the supply. Oh, shoot. I got an important meeting. I forgot about it. I just got to know. Don't worry. We're going to finish it, but I just saw the notification. Oh yeah, nobody's playing that game anymore. You got these little conglomerates. They try to get together and shield memes or whatever, and they're trying to dump on either their followers, their subscribers, the Twitter followers, TikTok, whatever you want to call it. And they trying to play that game. That game is over because what they think they're doing is, and I said this clearly early, they think if they keep building it up with their followers, that is going to catch on to other people. And then they're going to shield it to other people, and then other people are going to. It's not happening anymore. That game is done and over with. And stupid people can't seem to understand that because they're stupid. They don't understand. Well, I'm gonna keep playing the game. The game is over. Stop trying to play the game. No, Binance is not listing your token. They're not even listing the token where they see a person holds 5% of the supply. They're definitely not about to hold it when it's somebody holding 8%, 10%, 15%, 20, and 30% of the supply. The game is over. So I hope you lose all your money trying to scam people. Like I'm just so tired of it, man. It's just, I've been saying it since the beginning. Like you can make money with people. Stop trying to scam people and just play it that way. Because you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose money yourself. But some people, I tell my lady this all the time. Sometimes I can't believe that I have the same organ inside of my head as other people. They call it a brain, but sometimes it seems like other people do not have one. I just don't. No matter how clear you say it, they still going to keep trying to play games. But whatever. Eddie said meme coins are dangerous. However, they don't have VC. What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? People like VCs are not like I see a lot of idiots keep trying to say like VCs are like all bad. VCs are good. They market the cryptos. They push the cryptos. They make sure it has liquidity and market makers and all that kind of stuff. Meme coins are even more dangerous. I think I said this in my stream, like, because meme coins don't even have a lot of liquidity in them. So you got to be very careful when you talk about getting into different meme coins. Like I said, I'm throwing out numbers and this may not be accurate, but let's say at the worst case scenario, when you have a utility project, the market cap may be $100 million and at least you got $30 million of liquidity. If you have a meme coin with $100 million, usually at top is going to have $10 million worth of liquidity, maybe even $2 million of liquidity. So that's what makes them dangerous. Like I keep saying, there's so many in this space, there's people in the space that it just pisses me off because there's so many people acting like they're teachers and they think they and got these followings and they don't know what the crap they're telling people. Like y'all learning this stuff so incorrectly. That's why I hate when people come on my. I'm not saying you, but I hate when people come on my channel challenging me because they're like, "Oh, he's a small challenge. Let me challenge him." No, these dummies that got 100,000s and 50 and 200,000 followers are the dummies. Don't come challenging me. I know my stuff backwards and forwards, so don't come challenging me. Y'all can listen to them idiots if y'all want to, but meme coins can be dangerous too. But yes, you can invest in them, but you got to do a lot of research and make sure you know what you're doing. He said in the bear market, nothing had, excuse me. In the bear market, nothing have utility. Everything dropped down 7. I'm not sure. I don't know what that where that comment was coming from. What were y'all putting in my chat? Why do I have so many scratched out comments in the streaming software? Y'all must was just saying like booty and breast or something. I don't know what y'all was saying in here. Saba said, "Hey, Cryptozo, do you think Casper's dead? A lot of FUD around here at the moment. Can you please have a quick look at the chart and let me know your opinion?" Let me tell you something. Looking at the chart is not. I can't give you an opinion looking at a chart. The chart is going to tell me what the price action is doing. That's another. Well, y'all probably know one of the main people that said that I just look at charts. Like that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, man. Like I don't even know why people still follow that dude, but it's just really weird. But let me tell you, looking at the chart ain't gonna tell me nothing but the price action. I don't have time to keep up with Casper to see what the sentiment is around it, developments, the non-developments. I couldn't tell you. I'm just being honest. I don't have time, and I really don't care. I'm not saying it to you. I'm just saying it as a general statement. I really don't care. I don't have time. I've said it before that I don't try to beef with anybody. I hope everybody makes some money, especially some of the people that believe in it and believe in other projects. I'm hoping everybody can make some life changing money, especially if they're going to do the right thing with it and not be a-holes in society and be bad people. Yeah, I hope they can make some money, but I don't keep up with it like that. I don't know what's going on over there. Um, I'm sorry. I just don't know. I don't know what the foot is. What you see is what you get, said Bonjour. Addie said, okay, if you found a project early and it will make, okay, let me answer that first. You said, if you found a project early and it will make 250x from all time low. Number one, you do not know it's going to make 250x. I think that's the mistake that so many people make. Like if they see if it's a low market cap, whether it's something that somebody else is shielding or something I shield, you cannot say for certain that something's going to make a 250x. A lot of people do this where they're like, it's at this market cap and all it has to do is reach this. You know it's going to reach this. No, you don't know that. You absolutely do not know it's going to do that. So your question was, would you start being greedy? No, I would not start being greedy. After a 5x, 10x, or 20x plus. Okay, now this is a better question. Okay, let's do this together. So you said if you find something at an all-time low, and it does a 5 to 10 to 20x. By the time it does a 10 to 20x, maybe I will put some more into it if I feel like it continues, if it has room to continue growing. The problem, what I'm trying to present on my channel is when people see something at a low market cap, under 5 million, 1 million, especially under 1 million, and you think I'm going to buy up the majority of the supply, that's when they are definitely watching. Let's use concrete numbers. You find something at a 500,000 market cap. You're like, ooh, this is a utility play. It's got VCs and it's got all this good stuff. I'm gonna buy up a whole bunch of the supply. No, because the VCs are going to leave that project alone. That's when they're watching it the most. Every day they're watching it to see if people are buying the supply. And I'm gonna say this clearly one more time. It does not matter if you think you're sneaky and you're spreading it across different wallets. They can see this. I know you can't understand this because you can't see it, but they can see this. Well, how do they know? I'm gonna say it one more time, because they have tools and technology to do that. There's even tools that you can use. I gotta keep saying this, y'all. I'm sorry. There's tools that you can use to see this, and their tools are even better. I used the example the other day on the channel when I was looking at memecoin. I was telling my boy, I was like, hey, there was like 16 people. I can't remember what the number was. I think it was like 8 people that were holding the majority of the supply that I saw from my end with my tools. Once he used his tools, he saw there were 30 people. So his tools were even better. And these are the tools that these VCs and different people have. So if you think you're going to buy the majority of the supply of something that's under 5 million market cap, you're going to do nothing but be exit liquidity for them, because they're just going to keep selling off their tokens until it dumps down to 200K. They're going to leave that project and never care again. And then you're going to be stuck there trying to pump it up and you got a lot of these people that try to do it because they think they have a channel and they can do it. No, you're not. Once this market gets hot, here's the misunderstanding people have. They think when the market gets hot, I'll be able to shield anything and pump it. No, when the market gets hot, people are just going to be paying attention to what's flying and what the majority of people are talking about to pump their bags. So once again, your question was, after it gets 5 to 10 to 20x, maybe then, because it's a higher market cap. And then I can't buy a majority of the supply at that time anyway. And then it's safer to say, okay, I'll put some more money into this because I think it can continue to run. The problem is when people try to do this too early on at the bottom. Yes, you want to buy the bottom, but you don't want to be trying to buy the majority of the supply because they see this as a negative and they will leave you in the dust. I don't know how many more ways I can say that, but yeah, you said it's not easy to not be greedy. DCA out. Best methods. Yeah, I know it's not easy to be greedy, but yeah, greedy usually ends up to you being wrecked. Like I said with the meme coin that I talked about on the channel, somebody thought they was being slick throwing $30,000 into the meme coin, and then the real whales, the smart people, because they thought they were smart, but smart people, I was with them in the whale chat, and they were talking about in the whale chat. They was like, "Hey, bro," they was like, I can't remember what the number was. At one point, they were like, "Hey, y'all that got a million of the token." That's not a good look for the project. That was the first iteration of the conversation. Then it was like, hey, bro, somebody just bought 2 million of the tokens and they spread them to different wallets. Once again, the person doesn't know that we're watching this real time. And once again, meme whales, these, what do you want to call them? Meme whales, meme scammers, whatever, they all have these tools. And so, because they don't buy utility. So they got all the necessary tools to be the meme whales and meme pumpers that they are. So they were like, hey, bro, somebody got 2 million of the tokens. And they was like, all right, let's see what they do. Next day, bro, you know that person we said got 2 million of tokens? Yeah, they got 4 million of the tokens now. What? And they're like, man, this is not good. It's not looking good. I hope they don't dump or whatever. Next thing, hey man, this person tripping. They got 8 million tokens. Then it was 12 million. Then it was up to one point when they had 20 million tokens of the meme token that we talked about. And that's when everybody was like, you know what, man, we just gonna have to move on. They're not gonna say it in I'm giving y'all real alpha here right now. If y'all ain't listening, they're not gonna say it in the Telegram of the meme coin. They're not gonna say it in the Discord of the meme coin. They have back channels, and usually it's either called a whale group or some type of iteration of that. And you got to get invited. You don't just say, "Hey y'all, I got a whole bunch of the tokens. Where's the whale group?" I see people try to do that all the time, and sometimes they will. I'm giving y'all some real alpha here. Sometimes, so you have this thing where sometimes they'll be like, somebody in the group will be like, "Hey, I'm a whale in the project. Where's the whale group at?" They'll be like, "Oh, it's over here." They got this group over here, and then they got the real one over here. So in the real one over here, they was like, bro, man, somebody got 20 million in token, man. I don't think we're gonna continue holding this. And mind you, I told y'all I only put as much in as I was willing to get. So it was at 400,000 for a minute. And then once the person got like 20 million of the token, they slowly start exiting. You start slowly seeing the chart go down, slowly start seeing the chart go down. After a while, I wasn't even paying attention anymore. And now it's down to like 30 some thousand. And that person lost all their money trying to be smart. I think I've said this in 7 different iterations, y'all. Stop trying to be smart. Do not buy up the majority of the supply. You are not a whale. They will not allow you to be in that fashion. Get in where you fit in and make money with the project. Swim with the whales. Stop trying to be a whale. Don't know how many different ways I can say that. Z said they all claimed they were first to a coin. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't even know what that comment was about. Katie Cat said China needs drones to, my bad. China needs drones to do work. They are in population decline. That's true. Also, that's also true. And this is Blue Steel saying Wolf on Soul because Wolf on ETH, the holder, donated half of his bag to the community treasury and burned to. No, both of those. Yeah, both of those are. I think I already addressed this. Both of those are trash, man. Both of them. Both of those coins, somebody owns about 30% of the supply. And it's probably the same people that created it, or probably some other scammer that tried to make another token on Solana. Did this sound? Oh, I thought the sound went out. Both of those are trash, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're holding them, but I'm giving you fair warning. You probably should get out of those because they both had giant whales. And this is not just me saying this. I'm telling you, it's slowly going around Twitter, and everybody's going to start talking about it. And what people are thinking is when the market picks up, my meme coin is going to fly. By the time the market picks up, this is going to scatter around Twitter, and everybody's going to know how to go look and see if people are holding majority of the supply, and the token's never going to go anywhere. So do with the information as you want. And then Karita, I saw that joint too. I can't remember what was that? I don't know that one was good either. Why is this thing being slow? Come on. I'm trying to look, but I saw that one the other day. Oh man, hold on. Why is he calling me? Why are you calling me? Hold on. I'm sorry. This stream is crazy, y'all. Sorry. Oh yeah, I see your text. I saw your text. I saw the text. Hold on here. It's too many of these too, man. I'm sorry. I want to answer your question. I think I know which one you're talking about, but it's too many of those. Too many. What are y'all saying in the chat? Why my mods keep are people just spamming my chat with nonsense today? Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, stop trying to put contract addresses in the chat. Was that what okay, I don't know. Okay, Crypto said, what kind of projects, what kind of jobs are people going to be able to have if drones and machines are going to be a large part of the labor force? Ah, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it's almost like trying to predict where, like somebody was saying, if something 250x is like trying to predict what's going to 250x. I absolutely can't tell you. I mean, I can't. Let me just say it. We living through it, and we're gonna have to figure it out as we go. And that's really all I can really say about that. I know a lot of people want to say they know, a lot of people just say, be an entrepreneur or whatever, but it's like, what type of entrepreneur? And even though I'm saying that people are going to do this whole, let me say this, even though I said people are going to do this whole, the robo taxi thing and might start their own businesses, who's to say that's going to be successful itself? You know what I mean? So I kind of asked me to be a fortune teller. I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm gonna say this, y'all. Stop putting contracts in the chat, please, because I think y'all freezing up the software. Yeah, I remember, man. I don't care. It's still a scam coin, and now I'm starting to feel like you're well in the project. Because why do you keep talking about it? Like that project has majority of the supply owned by a couple of people. It's a trash token. I don't care where it goes. Dude, Blue Steel, I don't think he realized smart. I'm be honest. I'm getting offended by your statements because I don't think he realized how smart I am. I don't think anything. When I say a statement, I know. There's not a community folder. I say it's multiple people. Okay, I'm gonna have to say this one more time. There is technology when you can see clusters of people holding the supply. I'm not talking about one wallet. There's technology where you can see how 16 different wallets are connected to one person. Like even with that token, there's like 12 wallets connected to one person. That is not a community wallet. That is a person that is holding the majority of the supply. Yo, I'm sorry. Y'all offended me now. You're coming on this channel like I'm a noob. I've been here 3 cycles. I know way more about crypto than most people. I'm not talking about no community wallet. There's a single person that holds no, there's people that hold the majority of those wolf supplies. It is absolute garbage trash. I do not care where the price goes. I do not care what market cap it goes to because there's people that are dumping on people and they're scamming people with those tokens. So please stop talking about the token because you talking to me like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no community wallet. VCs are bad because they're dumping. Oh, this is the game. It's a casino. This is the game we're playing. Like there's going to be VCs dumping. There's going to be meme coin scammers dumping. You just got to play the game and know how to play it smart. That's why I keep saying I don't shield my Patreon to make money off Patreon is because I've been studying the space long enough, and now not only utility plays trying to get into some of these meme coins that are going to fly. Yeah, I'm just I'm not yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. All right. See, now I know what's going on. Now I'm going to make a whole video for the Wolf coin, and I'm going to put out all the information on the token because now you fucked up. You shouldn't have came on my channel with this bull crap because now I know you guys are the whales in the project and you're trying to shoot your project. So now I'm about to make a video flooding the whole project, and I'm going to show all the wallets that are holding all the projects. Keep coming on my channel playing me. Y'all playing with somebody that's much smarter than y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to make one about the other one too. Y'all the ones that's stupid. How do a community wallet? Matter of fact, let me do it right now since y'all want to play. Since I'll sink this doggone chart. Keep playing with me. I'll sink this chart to the bottom. You playing with the wrong person. Talking about a community wallet. Like I'm stupid, man. There's a cluster of people that's person that owes 8%, 9%, 12%, 5%, 4%. Stop playing games with me before I take this doggone. I'll take this chart to the bottom. Stop playing games with me. Because you want to come on here shilling your stupid bags and try to dump on people because you're a piece of crap. You the stupid person because you're so stupid that you think you're smart enough to hide behind this junk and think you can own up a majority of the supply and try to dump on people. You the stupid person. So keep trying me and come on my channel with this BS. You the stupid one talking about a community wallet and a dead wallet? You think I can't tell what a dead wallet and a community wallet is? You stupid idiot, man. Come on, I'm finna take this chart. Matter of fact, I'm finna commit my day to making a video about this junk. Now, I will take this chart to the bottom and I'll spread it all across Twitter and YouTube. So keep playing with me. While you trying to dump over, your dumb ass can make money if you knew how to find good projects and diversify into different projects. Instead, you a piece of shit who keep trying to dump on people. Come on my channel with the bullshit. I ain't the one to try it. Keep playing games with me. Talking about community wallet. Matter of fact, let me do it on my stream. Since I'm gonna do it on my stream and I'm gonna make a dedicated video. Wanna try me like I'm an idiot? Try somebody else. Like the song say, try Jesus. Please don't try me. You messing with the wrong person. I don't know who you thought you was messing with. Freaking dummy. You brought it on your doggone self because you want to pop off at the mouth. Come on my channel, popping off at the mouth for you. This ain't the channel to do that, bro. Talking about community wallet. Y'all played it. See, y'all so used to being around dumb people that you think everybody's dumb. Bro, my IQ is so high, I'm not dumb. You're so used to talking to your little dumb followers and your dumb people who just buy anything that you talk about that you think everybody's dumb. Community wallet? Is that what you want? Community wallet. Okay. Community wallet. All right. He doesn't know what a community wallet is. Community. Well, you really tried me. Let me pull up this contract. Matter of fact, I know he'll do it. I'm gonna get my boy. I'm gonna show you in the software I got, and I'm gonna get my boy who's a Solana dev to pull up his software and really show every single wallet that's holding the majority of that supply. All you had to do was shut up, but you had to come on my channel. Why would you even come on my channel trying to shill it in the first place when there's nobody here to pump your bags? You brought this on yourself. Brought it on yourself. This is what I was talking about earlier on the stream. Stupid people think they're smart. Let's show what these dummies trying to fool you with. They want to say that Wolf is a good token. Why is there somebody holding 4% of the supply? 4% of the supply. Another 4.2 of the supply. 3% of the supply. 8% of the supply. 2% of the supply. 1%, 1%, 1%, 2% of the supply. But you're trying to tell me this is a good token. It's better than the ETH one. You should have shut up. Why'd you come on my channel with the BS? I'm looking at it right here, and all I can tell you is when I put it into my friend's software, it's going to show even more people that are holding the majority of the supply.
Y'all love coming on my channel trying me, bro. Y'all love coming on my channel trying me. Crazy, man. Oh, see, see, you came on the channel talking about this the other day too. Y'all, you know, I'm ooh, y'all don't know who I know, boy. Up here trying to come in and shield these doggone trash bags on my channel. Look, this is an easy chart that anybody can see. Look, all these people's trying to split it up. Oh, look, they thought they were smart, splitting it up into different wallets. Talking about a community wallet. There ain't no doggone community wallet. You should have just shut up and not came on my channel. Trying me with this beat. All right, now let's see what I got. Y'all playing games. About to shoot my boy a message right now. Up here trying to scam. It's 100 meme coins you can make money on, but instead y'all want to try to dump on people. The stupid thing is y'all so dumb that you think you have the ability to push these tokens that you don't. I gave a whole live the other day about it that you could have listened to, and even today, you guys don't have the power that you think you do, and everybody's gonna be talking about it. You're not one of the meme coin bulls. Ain't nobody paying attention to y'all. You're gonna be sitting there forever trying to push this stuff while everybody's just blowing past y'all. Y'all keep playing. I'm telling you, karma gonna get y'all hard, bro. Karma gonna really get y'all hard. Keep playing these games, thinking you being slick. And the problem is people think they got time. See, this is just like the Diddy thing. Diddy been doing this stuff forever. I'm cool. I'm untouchable. I'm the man. Until karma catches up with you. Now you about to be life in prison. Y'all keep playing these games if you want to. Come on my channel shielding this garbage with all these people holding the majority of the supply. Y'all so used to stupid people, you think everybody's stupid. Man, anyway, man. Patreon.com/CryptoZo. Y'all done pissed me off. I'll see y'all next time.